Good afternoon, everybody. I am back with another video. And in today's video, I am going to be explaining another reason why, a couple more reasons why Prodigy was a Illuminati sacrifice. Now, as I said in the previous two videos, when I explained why Prodigy was an Illuminati sacrifice, Prodigy didn't die from no choking on the egg, because Prodigy did not eat eggs. And Prodigy did not die from no sickle cell. And if you know, like I know, it's not, do you really think about this? The question you got to ask yourself, is it a coincidence that Prodigy died and was murdered in Las Vegas, just like how Tupac was murdered in Las Vegas? If your answer is no, it would be the right answer. Is it a coincidence? And another thing you got to ask yourself, is it a coincidence that Prodigy was murdered right around the time the Tupac movie All Eyes on Me came out? And the answer would be no, it's not a coincidence that he was murdered around the same time the Tupac All Eyes on Me movie came out. And Prodigy, he started exposing Jay-Z. He exposed Jay-Z in those letters that he wrote from prison, exposing Jay-Z for being a Freemason. He exposed Jay-Z and also exposed Jay-Z in that Am I Crazy song. Jay-Z chose to ride with the other side, if you don't know. He chose to go with the mark of the beast and promote the mark of the beast and worship the mark of the beast instead of worshiping God. But that's a topic for another day. I will be doing a video on Jay-Z, exposing Jay-Z in the near future. But anyway, Prodigy, known about the Illuminati for years. And if you go way back to the 1990s, he was exposing the Illuminati since the 1990s. So he was one of the first rappers to start exposing the Illuminati and all of the evil and how that they are doing, and how evil the hip hop and demonic and satanic that the hip hop industry is. He was the first person to first rapper in the music industry to start doing that. The other rappers that started doing that, exposing the Illuminati and exposing how evil and how wicked and how demonic the music industry is, they didn't start doing it till after the fact that Prodigy started doing it. Because Prodigy started exposing the Illuminati first, and how evil and demonic and wicked the Illuminati is first, and how evil and demonic the hip-hop industry is first. And soon as he started exposing them, and he kept exposing them in songs and doing interviews exposing them, and an album, full album exposing them, he comes up dead. Next thing you know, he's dead. And that's not a coincidence. And if you know, you know. And if you know, Illuminati killed him. And the reason why Illuminati killed him is because they saw him as a threat. They saw him as a threat to what they are trying to accomplish and what they are trying to do. Because they knew that if they did not take out Prodigy and they did not kill Prodigy, he was going to be a problem. So 9 times out of 10, when Illuminati heard those songs where Prodigy was exposing them, and he was exposing Jay-Z, and he was doing these interviews exposing them, they probably were like, oh no, we got to get rid of him. We got to get him up out of here. So they got rid of him. I'll be back, hold on. Yeah, but once they, now back to what I was saying, once they saw that Prodigy, they heard those songs where Prodigy was exposing them, and they heard those interviews where Prodigy was exposing them, and he did that video for that Jordan Towers video, that Jordan Towers recorded exposing the Illuminati. They would probably heard those interviews and heard those songs where they heard those interviews where he was exposing them. They heard those songs where Prodigy was exposing them. You already know that. So once they heard the Illuminati heard those songs and heard those interviews where Prodigy was exposing Jay-Z and Prodigy was exposing the Illuminati, they ain't no probably about it. They were like, oh no, we got to get him up out of here. We got to get him up out of here. He got to go. We got to get him up out of here. Because if we don't get Prodigy up out of here, if we don't kill him, we don't get him up out of here, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. He is going to be a threat to what we are trying to accomplish. We are trying to keep these people oppressed, is what the Illuminati probably was saying. Because that's exactly, at the end of the day, that's exactly what the Illuminati is trying to do anyway. They're trying to keep us oppressed. They don't want the truth out there. Which is why so many of these conspiracy channels like myself and other people, channels are getting taken down or they are losing subscribers. Because they don't want people to be woken and they don't want the truth out there. The more people that become awoke, the more people they would be able to lie and deceive. So they made sure that they got Prodigy up out of here because they saw him as a threat. And if you know, like I know, Prodigy has a fan base. He has thousands of fans around the world. So if Prodigy would have stood, they wanted to kill Prodigy, and Prodigy would have kept recording songs exposing them and doing interviews exposing them, you know that his fan base was going to believe what he said in those songs and in those interviews. So they got Prodigy up out of here. They killed him. Another reason why the Illuminati killed Prodigy and why Prodigy was an Illuminati sacrifice. Prodigy did this show on stage where he was talking about how he was eating healthy and talking about eating fruits and vegetables and telling other people to eat fruits and vegetables and how to live a healthy lifestyle. And anytime you start talking to people, telling them to eat, talking about how you was eating fruit, you started eating healthy and eating fruits and vegetables, and you start telling people that they should try to live a healthy lifestyle and start eating fruits and vegetables, that's another reason why the Illuminati will see you as a threat. They don't want you to eat healthy and eat fruits and vegetables. They don't want you to tell other people that they should live a healthy lifestyle and eat fruits and vegetables. And anytime you start saying stuff like that, it goes against what they want you to do. Because truth be told, they want you to eat food that got a lot of salt in it, and food that has toxic chemicals in it, and food that is unhealthy for you to eat. So that's another reason why Illuminati killed Prodigy, because he was talking about how he was eating healthy and telling other people, encouraging other people to eat healthy and eat fruits and vegetables. That's another reason why he was an Illuminati sacrifice. Another reason why Prodigy was an Illuminati sacrifice is because he was planning on doing a Illuminati play exposing the Illuminati. That's another reason why Prodigy was an Illuminati sacrifice. And if you don't believe that what I'm saying is true, that he was planning on doing an Illuminati play exposing the Illuminati, do your research on YouTube. Do your research on Google. Because the proof is out there. And that's another reason why he was an Illuminati sacrifice, because he was planning on doing that Illuminati play. And you know, once the Illuminati saw that video where he was talking about he was doing an Illuminati play and he was planning on doing that Illuminati play, you know they were like, oh no. Oh, you know the Illuminati was like, oh no, no. We got to get him up out of here. He got to go. We got to get him up out of here, because if we don't get him up out of here, he gonna do that Illuminati play and awake more people, and we're not going, once he awaken those people, we're not going to be able to lie to them and deceive them. So that's why they took him up out of here. And I'm definitely not going to believe he choked on her egg. It's a bogus story. Illuminati made up to cover their tracks, but you and I both know Illuminati killed Prodigy. Now, if you're new to this channel, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you share this video on all platforms, Facebook and Twitter, so that people will know the truth.